Hello everybody, this is Melvin from Pintos Automotives Diagnostics Pro. You have this Acura TL around 2008 and you are going to replace the Rock&Pinion. This is what video you have to see before starting to do this project. Alright, so let me show you a couple things to do to get access to all the stuff you need to take it out from the car to lower or take it out the Rock&Pinion. Alright, so let me show you. The first thing, this Rock&Pinion was leaking not on the inner tire rod, it was leaking from here, from the shaft, the main shaft over there. Okay, from there the Rock&Pinion was leaking, so there is no way. Probably you can fix it. You have very handy repairing parts, so maybe you can put a new seal there and problem solve. But if not, you have to replace that Rock&Pinion. So before anything, I remove the steering shaft. I remove a 10mm bolt from this one. The steering shaft go up and down, so it starts good because as soon as you remove the bolt, you can pull out and then release it and put it away from the place. After that, I recommend remove this cover. This cover is over there on that hole, you know. So you have to remove 3 10mm bolts to take it out this cover from there. Why you have to do that? Let me show you. After this cover, you have to remove this rubber gasket. Oh, you see, it's a lot. You see, man, a lot of power steering fluid, nasty. Man. So you have to remove this rubber from that place over there, and then from here you have to try to disconnect the hoses. For me, the most important or hard to do is disconnect that hoses, the high pressure and return hose lines. Right, you can see over there, lower in the corner, there is the line. So from this hole, before anything else, you have to try to lose that hose over there, the tubes. Alright, one is a 17mm and the other one is 19mm. So that one has to be removed before anything else, to let you know the job easy. Alright, if you release those 2 lines, oh, you are a lucky man. Oh, it can be a lucky girl if you are a girl. So you can be lucky if you remove that hoses over there, because the rest is not really hard to do. But there is a couple things must to do it before take out this assembly, the Rock&Pinion assembly. So this is the 10mm bolt I told you. Sorry, was a bolt for this cover. It was a nuts, 3 nuts, 1, 2, and 3 nuts. Alright, so all that has to cut off. Oh, and yes, before do that, you have to secure the steering wheel on the right angle. Alright, so my car was straight, so in a straight line I use my seat belt. I cross the seat belt through the steering wheel and go to the hook. But to hook it up over there, I have to move this seat all the way to the back. Alright, and then you have access, more clearance to take out those bolts over there and nuts. So it has to be security because there is a clock spring. If you don't do that, now with the Rock&Pinion disconnected, you can move this one infinity times and you can damage your clock assemblies for the horn, the airbag, all controls. So yes, expensive part. So please leave the steering wheel and the straight position and security. All right. So after that, alright, so I have to remove the wheels. Have to take out the wheels. Also, you have to remove the outer tie rod. Alright, you have to remove the whole thing out. With special tool, it's easy to take it out this thing right here. Alright. So now my knuckle is free. As you can see, I still is hooked up the controller, the upper and lower controller is still in place. You see, still in place, but needs to be removed the struts bolt, because you need release the pressure, you know. So now I can lower my knuckle all the way down, because the shock is shorter than all this suspension system, because I have to lower the cross member, the engine cross member, to get access to the rest of the ball. Example, the two ball for the Rock&Pinion is a 17 millimeters on this side, right here, one right here, and one right there. And you can do it from here. It's not easy, y'all. Yep, it's not easy, but it's possible to do it. You follow the procedure, right? So you don't need to remove whole cross member all the way down, because you have to remove the whole motor mounts. A couple motor mounts, I have to take it out. But to get access to the ball right here, this one and the other one, and also to remove the rest of the lines, right? So I have to lower all this system, all this cross member. How lower has to be? As you can see, the cross member is held by 4 bolts, long bolts, right? The main bolts. But each corner has a leg. They have another 4 bolts. But there is another mount right here on this area, on the middle one, on the middle way. So you can see, this is how much you have to lower all cross member to take it out the Rock&Pinion, or get access to the ball for the Rock&Pinion. This ball was supposed to be right here, and this one was supposed to be right here, right? So we have to release these 2 balls on this side, and the other side had the same thing, and lower the cross member. Also, I removed the ball from the transmission mount, the lower transmission mount, one right here, one right there. There is all nuts I remove, you know, because I don't want to do pressure to my mounts, my transmission mounts. So I remove the ball from that. And this is the secret. You have to set the top bolt on the lower, under the lower spot. So this one was supposed to be right there, right? So you have to lower all cross member all you can until reach the lower spot, right? Under the lower spot, in that position, this is the enough space to remove the ball from the Rock&Pinion. Yes, there is still a pressure, so I have to remove everything. As you can see, I use a socket right here. It's a 3 inches long socket to hold the cross member in place, right? So around 1, 2, 3.5 inch lower. This is the rear part, the rear corner, and the same on the other side. You can see there is another socket right down over there. holding down my cross member. The exhaust is still in place, but yes, I remove this support from the exhaust because also I lose the bolt for the rear motor mount. There is a 4 bolts, so 1 bolt is under this thing right here, so I remove the two 12mm bolts, pull back, and there is access to the bolt right there. With a nut it's possible, with a grain, sorry, it's possible release that bolt over there. And don't take it out the bolts, I just release it more I can't. So this is on this side, right? Okay, and the front. You have to catch the power steering fluid. And the front, I release this main bolt, alright? Still is have some play, and I lose this one also because we need this a little bit to let the rear part down. Okay, this one also the same thing. Alright. So the nut for the mounts for the transmission, you can reach the nut from here, from the bottom. Alright, 14mm. So there is the line again for the Rock&Pinion. Okay, so this is what I did on this side, but what about on the passenger side? Right here on the passenger side, the same thing. You have to remove the average tie rod. But one important thing, before remove the tie rod in this position with the nut right here in place, I release this nut because I have to switch this tie rod, you know, put in the new Rock&Pinion. So I release this one in this position to be easy, you know, for me to take it out when the Rock&Pinion will be out. Okay, I did the same thing. I remove the bolt from the lower bolt from the strut. Everything is in place. The same thing on this other support right here, right? So you see, this one was here on the top, and this one was right here, but the top has to be on the lower part because they give me what I need to get access to the bolts. So from here there is a couple more bolts, 40mm bolts. This one go over there with this clamp, right? One right there, one right here. So with a small ratchet and a small socket, I release those bolts over there, and then I use this tiny ratchet or coin or quarter ratchet, the 3/8 thigh. Alright, it's a ratchet. It is a ratchet, but a small ratchet. So for the rear one, this one, I use my extension from here, you know, to reach that bolt over here. Okay. After remove this 40mm bolt, I remove a 10mm bolt which go right here on the top, right there, because it was attached to the clank for the Rock&Pinion. If I don't remove that 10mm, which I have over here, I am not supposed to remove from place. To do that, I use my 10mm, right, ratchet wrench to do that. So now I can lift it up, this thing right here. Alright, one more thing, this hose was attached to a clamp over there. Alright, so you have to open it, be careful, remove, you know, the clip, open it, release the hose, and leave it over there, but close it. You will need to break out that one. So that giving me also clearance to remove the one of the bolts. So now it's in this position, right? With the two hoses out. So we'll see if possible to take it out. Okay. All right. Vamos más socket primero. You see. So now I have to figure out what can I do to pull out this Rock&Pinion. Yeah, it's not easy, yeah, but we have to do it, we have to do it. You cannot say no. You have to say yes to everything. It's work. Okay, it's almost out. Yeah, we did it. Very good. Yes, it is out. As you can see, it's not easy, but it's possible to do it. So now I have to get a new one, put it instead this one, put everything back. The alignment, you have to do the alignment also after replace this Rock&Pinion. We are going to use a remanufactured Rock&Pinion. I hope it will be a good brand. This one right here doesn't come with our tie rod, so I have to reuse that one because still is in good condition. The new seal right here, and the connection was here. You know, this is return. This is the supply line. So there is a hose which go to the power steering. All right. So if you are going to repair your Rock&Pinion, good luck with your project. All right. Thank you for watching Automotive Diagnostic Pro videos. Have a beautiful day.